As you know, I am the business development manager assigned with the Archer Evolution partnership. I'm happy to say that we launched a sale on January 3rd, which is good through January 31st. And it is with thousands of our properties worldwide. We'll offer at least a 25% off. So I do encourage you, if you have any clients that are thinking of traveling between now and August 24th, please take advantage of our sale. We're here to help you inspire your travelers to explore the world of possibilities. With us having a global platform, we touch all areas of the globe. And so one of the things which is most important is that you're all set up and you're all booking with us. But I think it's important to look at the new year and plan with your clients what their travel needs are. We have enhanced our booking platform for you, and our goal is to help you grow your business and with the expertise that we offer through our training and that of Archer Travel, we really want to strengthen the partnership. And we really want to work to create an exceptional experience for your clients at every step of the way. There are several reasons why to use TAP, and it's used by thousands of travel advisors around the world. Number one, efficiency. We are working all the time to streamline our platform to make it easy to book. And we are always improving the content, whether it's last room availability, the instant booking confirmations, multiple service options, and real-time reporting, which I think is really important in today's environment. Easiness. This is actually, I've got to say, one of the easier platforms out there. I know you have a lot of supplier friends that you work with. That's part of the Archer Evolution group. But our ease of booking with the technology that we develop for you, and we've had some great feedback with the nuances of the evolution of the platform. Exclusivity. We have some exclusive access to TAP Package Rate Program. This is dedicated to a lower up to 20% off the published rates on consumer sites, and it's for hotel only. And our competitive compensation, our guaranteed commissions are paid monthly on the total gross booking value. The new going into 2024 is all of the commissions have been increased to 100% now. So we're really, really excited that going into 2024, you're going to be able to earn more as you book with us. Now, one of the highlights I'll talk a little bit about in a few minutes is that we launched a year and a half ago the TAP Rewards program, which allows you to earn loyalty points on hotel bookings. And for every dollar spent, you get a loyalty point. And just like the commissions being paid 30 days after the consumption, the points that are earned will show up on your front page as to what you have you've earned, as well as once you get to certain thresholds, you can redeem them for a variety of gift cards. As we evolve and grow, I've got to say, when I started with you folks 8 years ago, we only had less than 500,000 accommodations that were offered globally. Okay, let's fast forward to today. We have over 3 million accommodations that you can look at and book, whether it's a hotel, bed and breakfast, cabin, villa, resort. There are 35 different types. We also have the option of the various hotel programs versus VRBO, which Expedia did acquire, as well as HomeAway. So that gives you some real exclusive options. We continue to work with over 500 airlines, 175 car rental companies, 3,900 ground transportation companies worldwide, And we have expanded our activities to give you the ability to complete your client's travel journey by offering various activities in each of the cities and at the same time making a commission. With over 3 million hotels, accommodations, as well as vacation rentals, we have various categories which we are continually evolving with. Whether it's a global brand with Marriott, Hilton, all inclusive, especially in Mexico, the Caribbean area, just an incredible partnership with Riu, Hyatt Inclusive Collection, Barcelona, Playa, Melia Palace, Iberostar, Palladium, H10, and Posadas. I can say one thing on these inclusive partners. They are just top drawer when it comes to offering great facilities, great dining options. And the nice thing about it is when you leave, you don't have a bill that well, you know, bankrupt your bank account, because with all inclusives, everything is prepaid, whereas on cruises, that's not the case. We've also opened up the adults only with Secrets, Sandals, Excellence, Beloved, Unico, Grand Velas, and Couples. And then, for the most part, we have evolved into a luxury focus as well with Four Seasons, Hyatt Regency, Ritz-Carlton, Fairmont, JW Marriott, Sofitel, St. Regis, Mandarin, Kimpton, and so those are a few that your distinctive five-star clients are wanting. We do offer it, as well as looking at the family focus worldwide, whether it's the Walt Disney Universal Beaches, Escaret in Mexico, Nickelodeon, One and Only, Gaylord, Great Wolf Lodge. We have a lot of different family options for your families that are wanting to vacation worldwide. And then everything else. One of the reasons why we have so many accommodations now is if you have a discriminating client that wants to stay in a castle or a boathouse, we have that as well to offer. So we have a lot for your clients. With activities, we have worked very hard with our activities program to increase to over 220,000 in over 120 countries. And what does an activity mean? It can mean anything. Each of the cities has its own a la carte menu of activities that complements your clients going to a various city, whether it's the ticketed events, tours, day tours, attractions, recreational activities, airport transport, from the stretch limo to the Bellagio to a regular just transfer. We have it for you to choose for your client. ExpediaTaap.com, one of the things that we did do in fourth quarter is we had a dedication by our IT department to now have ExpediaTaap.com. So it's a dedicated URL. We migrated from the Expedia.com/tap to now a dedicated URL. The reason why this is important is that in the past, if there was any idling that would go on, sometimes it would fall back to Expedia.com. And if you ended up completing a transaction, sometimes it was difficult for us to track. That is no longer the case. So always remember, you need to have the black banner on top, and that will give you the assurance that you are working within the TAP platform. For those of you that have not signed up, you're brand new, there is a code that you can take a snapshot of. I would recommend after this has been put into your cafe, you can go back and scan this, and it will assist with your registration to be properly put under the Archer Evolution profile. Are you in the right place? Again, I wanted just to highlight that that black banner is imperative that you see that. Talked a little bit about the rewards program. This is a program that I highly encourage you to register for. All you have to do is register once. And you can see right there's the register code, or you can go into expediataprewards.com for registration. You use the same email that you book your clients' reservations, and that's how you get signed up, by putting in that booking email. And we will track all of the qualifying hotel bookings. So once it's done, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to keep a list of, hotels. We will do that automatically. We have a third-party company. That's all they do is they focus on the Expedia Tap rewards that are being earned by agents in our program. Commission, our dynamic commission model. Just remember, we pay on the gross, which means that includes the taxes and fees. We have 4 different categories for the hotel bookings. It starts with premium plus at 13%, premium at 15%, basic plus at 8.5%, and basic properties at 5%. These commission levels are actually mandated by the Hotel Revenue Management Group. And so you will find sometimes that you might see a basic or basic plus. I do recommend on the filtering when you go in to look for a hotel, if you're interested in getting the premium or premium plus, you can always filter and it'll only show you those properties that give you the highest commission. Packages, this is where you earn a commission on the air portion with either the hotel or the car. And it's the 6% gross. So it's air tax, hotel tax, and or car tax. And that is 6% gross of all of that. Car rentals you can book separately at 7.5%, and activities and airport transfers is 11.5%. So you definitely have the ability to add a lot of commission revenue by booking various activities and airport transfers with some of the hotels that you're booking with your clients. Again, it will show up, the commission tiers will show up on the hotel, and it will be with the tier where it's 4 bars, 3 bars, 2 bars, or 1 bar. Impressive rates for your travelers and business. We are working very, very closely to be very competitive, to save up to 20% of hotels by creating special packages, which it deals with pairing flights, car rentals, or transfers with over 350,000 properties. We also allow you to earn more commission when you're working with some of our partners that offer special wholesale rates. And these are exclusive to Expedia Group, offering over 150,000 room types from popular international properties like Marriott, IHG. We secure these offers for for your clients through member-only deals, value-add promotions, seasonal sales, last-minute deals, and more. Just remember, the world is on sale at various times of the year, so I always encourage you, as you are planning for your clients, to look at various areas within the world, and you'll see if there's any special offers being offered at the time. Hotel package rates. This is a special that allows you to earn over 20% on rates for hotel only, and it is a prepaid discount property. You do have to have a transportation component, but it does not have to be booked on Expedia Taap. So a transportation component can include a flight, car, train, cruise, does not have to be booked on Taap. It's available at over 350,000 that's now 3 million, not 1 million properties found on Taap, and it averages about a 20% discount. These package rates are great for, if you've got a client that's doing a cruise, you want to hopefully offer them a pre or a post with hotel stays. They can burn their airline miles, which qualifies for you to book the hotel, booking air elsewhere, renting cars elsewhere, or if a client is in Europe using Eurail, that qualifies as a transportation component. So I just wanted to do a quick recap on the hotel package rates versus the Air Plus property packages. As you can see, you book properties on tap, yes, in both cases. And with the hotel package rate with up to a 20% discount, you do have to have transportation component, but you book um, on this particular case, you do not have to have it booked on tap. You do with the air property packages, which we have called it bundled packages in the past. Commission with the hotel package rate is based on the dynamic commission model. And whereas air property packages is 6% paid on the booking, which is air property and or if the car is included. Package rates, how do you search? It's very easy. You search under properties, and then you select package rates, and then you can go in and do a search for a specific property utilizing the filters on the left to help narrow down the choices for your client. And then you also have the ability to see the reviews, images, distance from popular locations, and more. I know a lot of agents that are booking clients into where the Vatican is, for example, oftentimes they want to stay within a mile or 2 mile radius. Through our mapping, you can actually select hotels that are within a certain distance of the various, whether it is the Vatican or whatever museum or wherever they're going to fly. So our mapping is really very useful for you, and it does narrow down the search significantly because I know that if you offer 3 or 4 options, sometimes the clients have a hard time deciding. So really listen to what they need and narrow down the selection when you offer it to them. Unveiling a new shop for properties. This is something that was unveiled in Q3 and Q4 with the fact that we have so many agents in the US. It was not easy to turn it on in one, all at once. So basically, what if you have the new shopping experience? It's just we've displayed the table format a little differently. It makes it easier to compare different rates. At a glance, you can see the conditions, cancellations, and commission you've earned. You can explore destinations quicker with a new map view, and it combines the property results in a dynamic map. You are able to change the commission and price display settings to suit your needs, and it helps to create and share customizable quotes with information on up to 4 different properties. So we really are continuing to enhance the experience for you. Deals, like I said earlier, everything is on sale at some time. And many of the resort destinations sometimes are offering value added credits, especially with a resort credit. If a particular property does offer it, you will see it that it is included. Sometimes in Vegas, if you go to some of the key hotel, and will not mention the brands, but many of them do have a resort credit that must be paid for at the time of stay. That will be clearly indicated if there is a resort fee and what that amount will be. You need to consider converting more of your inquiries into bookings, and part of this is because you have the ability to generate a customizable and trackable quote with 2 clicks. It helps your travelers explore their options efficiently, and it also helps you manage your quotes in one place. The nice thing about it is customizable, and it allows you to then forward that to your clients to make a decision. Happy to say that all of the items that you will book on our platform, you will get an instant booking confirmation. And the nice thing about it, it will give your traveler peace of mind that the room will be there. We do not work with on-request rooms. That is kind of a thing of the past because we have real-time availability, and our instant confirmation from the moment you make the booking. Once we get it, it is confirmed with that particular room request. The quotes easily we help to help you generate professional itineraries easily. It'll auto-populate the itineraries in under 20 seconds, customizable details with option to add or hide notes, exportable documents in a variety of formats, and your business brand incorporated. So this is just a nice way to create a customizable itinerary for your client that you can forward to them. Merchant of record. Prior to the pandemic, anytime that you would utilize a client's credit card, on their statement, it would say Expedia. Well, we had a lot of feedback from many of you indicating that they are recommending that that be changed. So now on the merchant of record on the credit card statement, they have removed the Expedia Taap branding, and basically what it does, and which I'm really happy for, is it references the itinerary number, confirmation number, and it says travel. So anytime a client would call you, it's very easy for you to take the itinerary number that they're providing, go into our reports, pull up the itinerary to get a status. Booking airport transfers. This is something you can book on own. Does not require you to book any other component. You can book a one-way or a round-trip transfer, and it's still a traditional transfer from the airport to the accommodation. And I know that they are working on new options, especially with the European marketplace. You know, since many of your clients are dealing with the rail or dealing with a cruise port, that is under review and is being worked on. But at this point, our airport transfers are still traditional in mode. Car rentals. Again, you can book this on own. 3,000 rental car locations, 175 suppliers, 15 car categories. Activities. This is where you really can make a lot of incremental commission. And the reason why I say that is that if you've not offered your clients to pre-buy activities on their trip, the concierge in the hotel will contact them within 15 minutes upon arrival, and they will do their best to sell them on the various activities that you could have easily have sold them. So just remember, you are then the concierge before they get on that plane to go to that particular city. And so you will be amazed at how many activities are offered in the various cities throughout the world. There's over 4,000 suppliers, 220,000 activities, and representing over 1,500 destinations. Booking activities. This is an example of a Vegas activity, and you can search for the specific activity once you go into a city. The filtering options are just incredible because it will help you narrow down the search depending on whatever you are looking for from a recommendation or a popular activity that's being offered in that particular market. The rates are very competitive and will always indicate what the cancellation policy is. As you book the activities, it is clearly displayed with the time of activity, the length, language cancellation policy, as well as will provide easy check available times, so you can actually help craft that particular stay or that activity when your clients are going to various cities. Again, you will get an instant booking confirmation, and it will include all of the important details. You can also view the activity voucher, and the nice thing about it, you can call. It will provide a number to call the activity provider if there's any questions to confirm any remaining details. Booking activities. I like this because when you get a confirmation, your travelers can save time by showing the scannable barcode on their phone. So once you get the confirmation, you can forward that to your client. And I always recommend, I'm old school, but I really do feel sometimes it's important to have a printed copy of this, just because you don't know when a client goes to Europe if there's any hotspots or if they have the ability to utilize their phone to be able to pull the barcode activity on their phone that they can use when they check in. So oftentimes be a little cautious. Most of the time it works, but sometimes things do happen. We're here to help you at all stages with regards to how you manage your business. Our reporting, I've got to say, I've been in the industry since 1989. I've worked with several companies, including airlines, tour operators, and I'll tell you, Expedia Taap has the best, most efficient, and usable reporting features I've ever seen. So I will tell you that it is very easy since each of you are truly managing your own business within the Evolution Archer partnership. It's really easy for you to run your own report, whether it's a commission report or an itinerary report. The commission report, basically, how I provide reports when I work with Reggie or Ron, is I run a commission report transaction from January 1 to current, and then I save it to an Excel file, and it has all of the variable details that you need. But if you are just in need of looking at one particular itinerary, say your client calls and says, "Hey, I've got a question on this itinerary," you hit the itinerary tab and you populate that in there, and up will come a copy of that itinerary. And it's an incredible report with a lot of information all in one place. There are several ways that you can work or require assistance, whether it's a self-service manager through our virtual agent. We also launch a 24/7 live virtual agent now, which rather, if you don't want to call in on the top 100 line, you can utilize the virtual agent. And normally they'll be available in a moment or two. Again, we do have the live agents worldwide. Product support, it's the same number. And the nice thing about it is it's 7718, 866-925-7718, available 24/7. You can call to on the booking cancellations, changes, relocations, refunds, vouchers. And then if you do need sales support, the sales support team is option one. And they actually work with any commission questions, reports, training, escalations, TAP rewards related questions, as well as any question on the TAP website. And then we now have, with the third party, it's an email access to expediataprewards.com/contact.aspx. And the reason for that is the third party company that supports the rewards program has access to all of the information on your earned loyalty points. Expedia Taap Academy, we've worked hard and long to be able to offer you a complimentary training. We know that Archer Evolution through Amanda, Jose, have gone to great lengths to provide training for you. This is a complement to what they are doing. The nice thing about our Taap Academy, it allows you to, it's like a library of information for you. We house all of our short videos and guides, and we work very closely with various tourism destinations where on a monthly basis we'll host a various destination that goes into this as well. We've created a lot of marketing tools in our Travel Advisor Toolkit. We also have a list of all the frequently asked questions, as well as any type of special Expedia Taap news through our knowledge notification hub. And then there's an area where it says Discover Worldwide Travel Deals on Taap. So I do encourage you, if you have a moment, to please go into taapacademy.expediapartnersolutions.com. I think you'll be amazed at what's available for you to enhance your business. So what have we done with some of your feedback? I talked a little bit about the new merchant of record descriptor, enhanced support channels for travel advisors. We're continually updating and enhancing the platform. And we have actually launched the new property shopping experience that began rollout Q3, Q4, and it's continuing, and it will be completed by end of Q1. Rewards point or the loyalty program right now is just for standalone hotels. We have made recommendations based on because we had a national sales meeting at the beginning of December, and one of the points brought up was would they ever expand it to include bundles or activities or car rentals? And so it's being reviewed at this point, but currently it's just for standalone hotels.
Perfect. Next question is, do we get slightly better prices than the clients would find on their own, or are they the same?
Normally, everything, say if a client goes on the .com and they look at a hotel price and you quote it. The one thing that sometimes a lot of agents are not aware of is the consumer direct vehicles really quote on the net or what the actual price of the hotel is without taxes and fees. Our model is a commission model where we include taxes and fees. But when you look at the base hotel, it's the same. Now, the leverage of utilizing the hotel package rate of getting up to 20% discount, that is only accessible by a travel agent. So your client does not have access to the hotel package rates. So I guess the long answer is if you utilize the package rate discount of 20%, it's going to be less than what your clients are going to find on the platform.com.
Okay, perfect. Can you book a hotel through Expedia Taap for a client and they still receive their hotel royalty points? Can you put those in when booking a client?
The short answer is no.
What about VRBO? Do you have trainings on that?
Yeah, the VRBO, which is a vacation rental option. VRBO is actually an Expedia company. It was acquired prior to the pandemic. And Expedia Taap does contract with about 80% of the VRBO offerings. And the reason why it's about 80% is because of the I guess you'd say the checklist or the requirements that the hotels. So we're asking the vacation rental companies, whether it's through VRBO or HomeAway, to meet a certain criteria, and about 20% do not. So if you ever find that the property, you can find it on vrbo.com versus Expedia Taap, that's the reason why. And with regards to trainings, that's a great request. At this point, no, there is not a dedicated VRBO training, but I think that that's something that I'll definitely notate.
Next question is, do you work with or offer any major theme parks around the world?
Absolutely.
Perfect. If we call for
Yeah, and what I would recommend that you do is go into the various cities where those theme parks are located, and it will be part of the activities option. I know that we've got Disney Florida, we have Universal, we have many of the activity or attractions worldwide. For example, if your clients are going to Paris, they want to do the Eiffel Tower. We have like the front of the line pass. I'd recommend, honestly, buying that because if you decide that you're going to try to buy a front of the line pass the day that you're going to go to the Eiffel Tower, you won't be able. There won't be one available.
So the last two questions are, if we call for help with booking, do we lose our commission? Okay, so
If
just
you
don't call in the booking, just use the TA
Well,
portal.
I would actually use the live chat because that way they can assist and help make the recommendation as to what needs to take place.
Perfect. Thank you for clarification on that. And the last question is, can you book multiple destination flights in one booking and for two people traveling from two different airports?
No.